Details, Jess.
Well, the tuition increase this year is on par with the increases students have faced the last 2 years. Only this time, the circumstances of many families in the UW have changed, and it's become a much harder thing for everyone to do. Summer days are a little more carefree on campus unless you're facing a tuition increase come fall.
Although $600 isn't going to make or break someone, certain people might not be able to come to school because of that.
Fortunately, I was financed from my family, but I mean, if I were in a position where I were paying for my children's education, I could see how it would seriously impact me, especially with the current economic situation.
The Board of Regents approved a 5.5% tuition increase for resident undergraduates next year, following a $161 million cut in state funding.
At a time like this, when so many are feeling squeezed by the global economic troubles, we'd love to have no tuition increase at all. In reality, however, I believe that is not an option. It's simply not possible, given the pressures we are under and the cuts we will have to make.
The increase means $617 more a year at UW-Madison, $359 at UW-Milwaukee, and about $280 at all other UW schools. The UW system is trying to cushion the blow for some students.
We've worked hard on what I'll call the architecture of this budget, so that, assuming a tuition increase in the 5 to 6% range, students whose family income is at or below the state median of $60,000 will be held harmless from any tuition increase for the first time ever.
Even though many will be expected to pay more, some students say they'll find a way.
Just adjust my lifestyle, cut back in places, and just deal with it.
$600 is a lot. It takes me a long time to earn $600. So, no, for me personally, it's not fair. But I think overall, people will cope and they'll get by.
UW-Madison students whose families make $80,000 or less will be held harmless for tuition increases under the Madison Initiative. Students system-wide who are eligible are being promised more financial aid to cover the cost of those increases.
Well, does this cover much of the budget cuts that the system is facing?
Actually, it only covers about $35 million of it. President Kevin Riley said today if tuition were raised to cover the entire amount of the cuts over 2 years, they'd have to raise tuition more than 20% each year to cover it.
News 3's Jessica Arp reporting tonight. Jessica, thank you.
Thanks, Jess.